NBC 15 News at 11 starts now.
Now at 11, a cyber attack has disrupted internet up and down the East Coast.
Plus, a man charged with taking a mass amount of top secret documents from the NSA is making an appearance in federal court.
And a fraternity is taking a very important piece of equipment down to Iowa for the Badger game Saturday. Well, if you haven't broke out all those fall / maybe winter gear, you better do so. It's a little chilly out there today.
Oh, but AJ, you're going to tell us there's going to be a nice little change coming up this weekend.
Yeah, it does look a little bit warmer as we head through the rest of the weekend, but today is on the cooler side. Most temps still stuck in the 40s and even some 30s out there at this hour. 48 now in Madison. Partly sunny skies. We'll get into mostly sunny skies as we head through the afternoon, but it is a cooler day, slightly below average as we head through the day, and that's mainly because winds are still out of the north. It was pretty breezy yesterday. It'll be a bit breezy again this afternoon as we continue to head through the afternoon, but sunshine will be in the forecast over the next day, and I'll talk more about that weekend warm-up coming up in just a bit.
Thank you, AJ. Now to a Crime Tracker 15 report. Madison police say they rescued a woman during a potential human trafficking case. They were notified Tuesday afternoon of a woman who needed help on University Avenue. Police say after investigating, they learned the woman was a victim of human trafficking. Charles Weiss and Kamisha Bailey were both charged with keeping a place of prostitution. The incident is still under investigation. A man who police say sexually assaulted a Madison woman has turned himself into authorities. Police say 20-year-old Alec Cook allegedly attacked a woman inside his Henry Street apartment last week. Now Cook has been tentatively charged with the sexual assault of a second victim. That woman came forward after the initial arrest and told investigators she was also sexually assaulted by Cook in a downtown apartment last February.
Disorderly conduct charges are pending against a woman who allegedly smeared peanut butter on more than 24 vehicles she believed were parked outside of a Donald Trump rally. Investigators say the Monday night conservation group gathering in Portage County had nothing to do with politics. Authorities say 23-year-old Christina Ferguson was drunk when she entered the meeting and began yelling about how she hates Trump. She left when asked to leave, but authorities say she then used peanut butter to write offensive symbols and profanity on vehicles outside. A semi-verse car crash closed Highway 19 near Waunakee for several hours this morning. Dane County Sheriff's officials say the driver of the car, a 48-year-old man, crossed the center line and hit the semi. He was taken by MedFlight with life-threatening injuries. The driver of the semi has minor injuries.
Making news around the nation, there have been reports of internet disruption across the East Coast of the United States after a key firm was hit by a cyber attack. New Hampshire-based Dyn said its server infrastructure was hit by a distributed denial of service attack, which works by overwhelming targeted machines with malicious electronic traffic. The company said in a series of statements the attack took place early this morning and created disruption, but that services have been restored to normal. The level of disruption, though, was hard to gauge. But Dyn provides internet traffic to some of the biggest names on the web, including Twitter, Netflix, and Visa. A contractor charged with taking a huge volume of top secret documents from the NSA is appearing in federal court today.
Yeah, more than a month since his arrest, the FBI says agents are still going through it to figure out what's there, a process that it says may take 5 more months. NBC's Pete Williams has the latest.
Inside this suburban Baltimore house, federal prosecutors now say the FBI found a staggering amount of classified documents. They charged Harold T. Martin, a contract employee of the National Security Agency, with stealing it all over the past 2 decades. A conservative estimate, the government says, is an amount of digital information equal to 500 million pages of text and images, which would make it easily the largest theft of official secrets ever, dwarfing what the FBI says was stolen by Edward Snowden, also an NSA contract employee. Among documents found, the Justice Department says, plans for a top-secret operation against a known enemy of the United States. Some of the classified documents, prosecutors say, were lying openly in Martin's house and in the back seat and trunk of his car, which he parked in the driveway. The government wants him held in jail pending trial, saying if he's released, he could be a target for a foreign government because he knows so much. And they say he had access to guns and once told his wife he might end his life if, quote, he thought it was all over. But in a letter to the judge, his lawyers say there's no evidence he intended to betray his country and no grounds for denying him bail.
Now, so far, all Martin is charged with is stealing the material and then taking it home.
Yeah, and intelligence leaders say they still do not know whether he passed along any of it to anyone else.
The 10th-ranked Badgers and the Iowa Hawkeyes face off tomorrow in Iowa City. Linebacker Vince Beagle will be playing after being listed as questionable earlier this week. The senior linebacker, who has missed the last 2 games, has practiced all week and will be ready to go against Iowa. Kickoff will be at 11 a.m. on ESPN. And speaking of that big game, a fraternity at UW-Madison is teaming up with their brother chapter at the University of Iowa to run a football from Madison to Iowa City for game day. Phi Gamma Delta, or the Fijis, started running this morning from Madison. The 2 groups will meet in Dubuque for a ceremonial handoff. The fraternity says they hope to raise $15,000 for the USO to support veterans all over the country.